Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about, Fortnite in 2025. So I say 2024, that'll be weird. Yeah, because it's the end of the year. I'm not going to get to the video if I don't describe the background. I've got rid of the background removal. It's all good now. And yeah, I was going to talk about this year commentary video. We do these a lot now. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Right, so where we're landing. I'll be talking while playing on that. So 2025 has been a big year for Fortnite. It's been either hit or miss for most people. But Chapter 6 took off the majority of the year. So we've had Season 1 in like January, February time. Then we've had Season 2 in, I think it was, I don't know, it took a big chunk. Then we had, in May, we had the Star Wars season, which was a really, really bad season. Then we had the Bug season, which started out really, really good, but it didn't finish it that way. And then we've had the Simpsons season, which I think was one of the best of all time. Now we've got this season, Chapter 7, Season 1. So I feel like we're going to talk about the whole history of Fortnite in 2025, the storyline and everything included. And I want to say now this video is going to be a long one, so sit back, relax, like, subscribe, it does help. And yeah, right, well, let's start talking about it. So I want to talk about first, personally, one of my favourite seasons of all time, Chapter 6, Season 1. Love the graphics on it. I can't really name like one bad thing about it. Other than the bots and how big the map was. There was too many bots and that big of a map. I think that was the only thing, and you will see a massive theme here, but like, this video is how much I talk about bots. Because it has ruined Chapter 6, and it's not bad in Chapter 7, but if it just follows the same timeline, it will become worse. Alright, what is this guy doing? Anyways, yeah, so bots are a big problem. It was a really big problem in Chapter 6, Season 1, when there was like no movement. There was obviously, you had the 2 blades, and you had the void only map, but that was it. Like, big movement items, but not enough of them on the map, and the map was too big. Like, in this season, look, we've got icy feet already, we've got shockwave grenades, we've got all that. But in that season, there was like too many cars on the map, which, wasn't very good. But I think Chapter 6 Season 1 was a great season. Just the boss really ruined the season, and that's what I can remember. The map was huge. But every POI looked the same. The Night Shift Forest was amazing. That was a really good POI. But that's what I think about when I think of, Chapter 6 Season 1. I think about, all the Sky Basin I did. I didn't do any content then, but I did loads of Sky Basin. Right, I want to transform into this as well. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Someone's ready. Yeah. Too late, little bro. Right, I need to get that. Let's see. See how much cars play a season. Oh, well, that was his fault for not getting out. Anyways, so yeah, Chapter 6 Season 1 was like a mid-season because of that. I'm not saying that the boss was the only problem in that season, because you had loads of new game modes, like the metaverse really, really took off. You had first-person shooter, is not really popular anymore, so I kind of forgot what it's called. It is Ballistic, yeah. You had Ballistic added, you had OG Fortnite added, so it was a good season for, sake of everything else, but the meta was kind of messed up. It was like the pump shotgun on the hollow twister, and yeah, it was just all over the place. It could have been a little bit better, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best season this year, or the worst. So if I had to rank it, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. I don't think that's too bad. A 7 out of 10. Right, where are you? Where is this person? Why? What? Oh, I'm too big. That's why. I kind of want to use this car. So I want to talk about next another big season. Probably this can be argued for like the best season this year. It was the Chapter 6 Season 2. When I think of Chapter 6 Season 2, I think of all the exotics, because there was so many added. You had the rocket launcher. Oh, what was that? You had the rocket launcher, you had loads of other things, you had a good shotgun meta. I felt like the season, like, wasn't... It was balanced, but in an OP way. Like, if Simon's season's balanced, but all the weapons are seriously overpowered, because the season's balanced, that... Whoa. And, uh-oh. I'd rather not fight when I'm like... When I have not warmed up yet. Oh, trap. Absolutely moron. Anyways, yeah, Chapter 6 Season 2 was good. You know, wasn't the... Maybe it was the best chapter last season that chapter. Whoa. Words are really hard when you say chapter and season so much. Anyways, yeah, I do think it was a good season. The map was good. I like the new POIs. Crime City, that Lavish Lair one, I forgot what it was called. It was like Lavish Lair anyways. But I feel I was called the Lavish Lair ripoff. Like my favourite drop spot. And it's probably my favourite POI that chapter. Better than all the Star Wars ones by far. Better than all the original ones by far. I think this season was probably one of the best we've ever seen. Uh-oh. 1 HP. I'm just running. That was risky. Oh, someone else's shot. Nah, I've got to go. Nah. One little tick and I'm done. One damage, then I'm done. Oh, yes. Gotta be careful. Full damage. Right. Anyways. Yeah, the Chapter 6 Season 2 was good. It could have been better. Yeah. You know, it was a solid season. I felt like the boss were decreased a little bit, but in OG they just got heavier. So, you know, it was kind of, you know, about the same as Season 1. But I do feel like it was better because all the exotics and that, so I'm going to give it, right? I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. I do think it's better than Season 1, but, you know, not by far. Then I want to talk about the probably second worst season of Fortnite of all time. And it is that awful Marvel season. That was absolute Marvel season. No, it wasn't Marvel. Star Wars season. It was awful. Absolute awful. The first week of it was fun. After that, it was boring. It was annoying. We all hated it. So, no, I mean, Darth Vader was cool. I'm trying to find good things to talk about alongside the bad, but there's not much good about this season, like, at all. It actually, like, hurts to think there's something good about this season because there was literally nothing. Like, Darth Vader AI was cool. I like what people are making them say, what making them do. It was really funny, especially over TikTok and that. It was cool. Apart from that, though, the aeroplanes, the X-wings and that were too overpowered. The POIs at the four corners of the map, it made some good videos, you know, but made some good content, but just not it. It wasn't. Yeah, it just was not it at all. They should not have done that. Made the season at all. It was an awful choice. And you know, the chapter 6 would have been like good without it, but the storyline was good. Had I won that, oh, that headset is bad. It's been that. I can't record like that. You know, the storyline was good until that season. Messed it all up. It has got put on pause while everything else happened. A mini season, which we'll talk about later, should, you know, have the storyline. It should have a good storyline. And I think later on when we talk about the Simpsons season, that did a really good job of it. Yeah, so there's not really much good to say about the Star Wars season. It was just awful. Yeah, there's nothing really good to say about it, except from it was bad. Should never happened. Storyline shouldn't been put on pause. The weapons were bad, except from that shotgun, the Jawa scatter blaster, and the pump shotgun rip off. Apart from that, though, all bad. Just all bad. It wasn't balanced as well. There was a definite meta. Yeah, so it just wasn't very good. Now I want to talk about the superhero season, Chapter 6, Season 3. Yeah, Chapter 6, Season 3, even though the mini season should have been called Chapter 6, Season 3, it's Chapter 6, Season 3, superhero season, so I think it was good. It was a good revival, Fortnite. Very good revival after a week. After that week, when it all blew off, it just got kind of stale because they were just inconsistent with updates. If you know, if the game was more consistent upgrades, then good. Season would have been top tier, but it just wasn't. Season wasn't, getting regular updates and that. They just chucked it in at random times. I think we had like 3 major updates that season, and that's it. And it was like an 80, 90-day season. I forgot what it was exactly, but I don't know what script. It was an 80, 90-day season, and like the big update we had was, I don't know, the cube and that, the flying cube you had to ride on. Then the little claws they go around, and you turn into this animal. I had thought I'd crash up and stream over it. I hated it so much. Should never have been added to the game. Made the season unbalanced, made us not like the season. And overall, I don't think that season was very good. People do like it, and I don't understand why. It was like an original superhero season, and we don't really get them. It was a different scene. Like the last time they took it in a pro like this was Chapter 1, Season 4, and people thought it would be more like that, but it wasn't. It wasn't simple. It was stale, boring, and overpowered with certain items. Holo Crystal got removed. The live event was bad. They had loads of hype leading up to the live event, and the live event was awful. It was literally a bad interactive fight. It was like a mini event more than anything. So I don't really like it. I don't think I ever will. If it came back in Chapter 7, like something like that, I'd be happy. I'd be excited for it. Just because how bad of the season it was. It was good for like the first few weeks and that, when it was still like fresh, and the rest of the Star Wars season was like, yeah, something fresh, something good, more POIs. But we only got like 3 new POIs, and there was only one major one, and that was Demon's Domain or something. I forgot what it was called. Supernova Academy was cool, just really, really small. Storyline was good. The season now, I will admit, storyline was good, but they could have made it a little bit better. We did know with the superhero season, like we're expecting a fight live event, but it's going to be interactive towards the player. Superman coming at the end was really cool, but we knew that was going to happen as well because he was a secret skin. Like, it would be better if the Superman was the secret skin in Chapter 6, Season 4, but it wasn't. So, and yeah. I feel like the season could have been better. Could have been. But it just wasn't. It didn't deliver how it was meant to, so I'm going to give it like a 6, and I think that's generous. I want to talk about the bug invasion season next. When I saw the bug invasion season, I saw Chapter 2, Season 7. Great season, like one of my favourites of all time. But, it had its downsides, but it was really cool. Then when Chapter 6, Season 4 came out, it was good. Really, really good. Record Revolver was overpowered, there needed to be some balance changes, but overall the season was really good. Intel nerfed everything. This is the problem that Fortnite has. They keep nerfing everything, then the season gets bad. And then it gets really bad, and it gets really stale, it gets really boring, then it's literally the other season's few map changes. And that's what they did. In the halfway through the season, they got rid of all the bugs. But that was Chase. They were never there, not even a cutscene. It's all gone. Decided that we're going to redesign every POI, the war's over. No, I mean, I don't really do storyline quests, but as much as I read, there was no storyline involved at all. I think there might have been a screen for it, loading screen. That's it, and that's not how something like that should end. But what ended the season with a live event. mean, it wasn't even a good live event to be fair. I streamed it. It took it took longer to get on the game than the live event actually was, which wasn't very good. So yeah, that's why I don't think the season was very good. Still, it was rubbish. The only good season, only good thing I didn't think about the season was the Halloween event, which was top-notch event. Probably the best Halloween event of all time. Right, I'm getting attacked on both sides, and I really don't like this. Who's in here? Anyways, I think the Halloween event was good. That was the only good thing about that season. Then I got to talk about one of the best seasons of all time. Like, one of the best. By far, I love it. Simpsons season. As you look at a short I made before the Simpsons season came out, a day or two before, I said I was nervous about the Simpsons season coming out because the player counts were already low. They were the lowest concurrent player counts ever. The season revived it. It revived it. I had a whole new map. I had some unvaulted weapons, some brand new weapons. And I think that was really good. It just felt fresh. It felt, good. It felt good to play. The player counts are much higher than they normally are. And the season, in the first time in like chapter 6, since season 2, it felt good. It felt fresh. It felt like I could play it for hours, and I did. When it first came out, I think I did like an hour stream. Then the next day I did a 2-hour stream. I really enjoyed that season. I really hope to do something like that again. When they do a collab season, I wish they did it like that. Right, I've got a lock in, yeah. Right, they're gonna fall out the sky. Instead, so yeah, I think the Simpsons season was really good, and now this season I've already given my opinions on it. Oh, I also want to talk about the live event. The live event leading up to this season was absolutely insane. I loved it. It was such a cool idea, and it was much better than the Death Star live event. That was like a literal remake of another live event. But yeah, I think that live event was good. Now this season, I think it's fresh. I think it's good. Good bosses, good Winter Festival. Now, not the best Winter Festival of all time, but it's good. I like it. And yeah, that's basically chapter 6 and start chapter 7 this year. It could have been better. My biggest hope for next year, 2026, less bots, more fresh gameplay, more Fortnite ideas, except for collabs. I want some Fortnite originals. Yeah, that's what I want this year. Because it's literally, the time we're recording this is the 30th, and when I release it, it will be the 31st. And what I want is a good start to the new year, which I think we've already got with chapter 7. So yeah, I think we've got a good lead up for next year. And yeah, let's just end the video by winning this game, which I don't think I'm gonna do because I've got no heals at all. So my opinions on this year, I think it was probably one of the worst years in Fortnite, not gonna lie. I had a few good seasons. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he's gone. I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10. Right, I'm gonna do something, yeah. I don't know where he is, right? He's on that one. I thought I was giving away my position by doing that, but Oh, I can't build. I'm awful. I'm terrible at the game. I should uninstall it tomorrow. What am I meant to do here? Why can I not edit? There we go. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.